Hey, what's up, y'all? I'm Sade coming through to talk about this insane Leo full moon that we have happening on Sunday, February 5th. And if you have not seen any of my videos on what the moon means, what the sign of Aquarius, Leo, or anything that I'm talking about in this video, feel free to go ahead and check out my other videos where I am diving in depth about the different planets, different signs, and all of that jazz. But let's go ahead and get into this. It has been a true season, I must say. And if you are a fixed sign, meaning Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, especially if you have this in your first house. I have Taurus in my first house, so this has been a season for me. This full moon is really impactful and really powerful and a beautiful, beautiful healing opportunity to step into leadership, step into personal power, and create this new path for yourself. So let's go ahead and dive into it and what I mean by that. So we have a full moon happening in the sign of Leo, and it will be opposing the sun that is in Aquarius. So when we're dealing with the sign of Aquarius and Leo, they're both masculine. So this season is going to be all fixed energy for the full moon. And Aquarius is Aquarius is air. What am I talking about? Aquarius is air, masculine. Leo is fire and masculine. Aquarius is dealing with the intellect, the mind, higher levels of consciousness, and being authentic and being unique in your personal truth. And Leo is about the heart, moving from a place of creativity, moving from that inner child, and really being in your regalness of self-respect, self-righteousness, and self-power. So with this full moon that we have happening on Sunday, we have the mind versus the heart. And what is making this full moon really feel a bit crazy, and really just this entire Aquarius season, is this is the first time that we have all planets that are direct. So the past month we have been working with the Mercury retrograde, Uranus retrograde, Mars was retrograde. So a lot of things were stuck and hidden. And whenever you're dealing with the full moon, things are coming to the light. They're coming to the surface to be seen or to be congratulated if it's something that has come to a culmination, or to go through a deep transition. And Aquarius is really the thick of winter. It's that final push of winter before we move into Pisces, where we have a little bit more movement that's getting us ready to start over in Aries. So right now, there's a lot of energy because all the planets are direct, and it's giving us a good 2.5, 3 months of action and movement in terms of authenticity and personal truth. Now, another reason this full moon is a little uncomfortable is Uranus, which is the planet ruler of Aquarius. And if you don't know the planet Uranus, I have a video on that as well. But Uranus is right now in the sign of Taurus, and Uranus is all about drastic change. And it's been in the sign of Taurus for a few years. And right now, this full moon is squaring Uranus in Taurus. So it's all fixed energy. And whenever you're dealing with fixed energy, especially if you are a Taurus placement, I'm a Taurus rising, so I understand this. You do not want to change unnecessarily. But right now, because the full moon is squaring Uranus, Uranus is throwing a curveball and throwing a side wrench in any plan or idea that you've had. And it is forcing you to change based off of your authentic truth. This full moon is really asking us to tap into our personal power and figure out what it is that we want to live by. What is our truth? And have we been living in our truth? Aquarius likes to deal with community and find a tribe of people to grow with, to heal with, to support. Aquarius energy is very supportive. And Leo likes to move from the heart. And whenever you're dealing with the sign of Leo, you really have to heal the inner child. So have you been living in your authentic truth? Why have you not been living in your authentic truth? And why have you been hiding from that? And Uranus is going to throw in a situation that you might not have seen coming, but is giving an opportunity, because it's a square, to change something to put you on that path of authenticity as well as uniqueness. Now, what makes this full moon so healing is this is having a positive aspect to Chiron, which is in the sign of Aries right now. And Chiron is the wounded healer. So, with Chiron being in the sign of Aries, it's really giving the collective an opportunity to figure out why there has been self-sabotage in sense of stepping into personal power. Aries is all about leadership, it's all about courage, and it's all about tapping into your own fire, not needing to get that from others. And when Chiron is aspecting Aries, it's a wound that the collective is feeling of not feeling powerful enough, not feeling enough at all. And with this aspect to the moon, because Leo and Aries are both fire signs, so it's a positive aspect, it's asking to use this energy to find the courage to move from your heart and to be your authentic self so that you can find your community and you can continue on to create things that can be a form of healing and a form of, whenever it's Leo, creative expression, self-expression for humanity and society at large. Another uncomfortable aspect about this full moon is Gemini. Mars is in the sign of Gemini, and Mars is officially direct. So now is the opportunity to take action. Even in those moments where it's uncomfortable to take action, we have to take action from our heart and from our truth. And we have to find courage in that truth so that we can step forward and be the leaders of our own life and our own personal purpose. So, this is a really uncomfortable full moon. And why it's uncomfortable is because it's all fixed signs. Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, these are signs that are stable and don't like unnecessary change. Another reason that this full moon is uncomfortable is there's no water. There's really no water in any of this. It's just earth, fire, and air. And the only water we really have right now is Venus, that is in the sign of Pisces, which Venus is exalted in Pisces. And it's of selfless love, selfless service. But really, giving that selfless love and selfless service to ourself, taking care of ourself because the moon is in Leo, and tapping into our creative healing potential. This is a really great opportunity to heal wounds of low self-esteem as well as low self-worth, and stepping out and stepping into not caring how other people feel and being in your most authentic truth, because that is all Aquarius and Leo really want, is to just be themselves, to be loved and to be seen for who they are, and to connect with other like-minded people as well. So it's been a season. Definitely feel it. Take your time with this energy. This is a really good time to be around some people that are a part of your community so that you can heal together. I have been leaning so much on community during this deep season of healing, and really check in with that inner child and notice what your inner child needs and tend to that in any creative and healing way possible. All right, y'all. I will see you for our new moon that we will have in the sign of Pisces. And in the meantime, take it easy, take breaths, and I'll see you for our next moon phase.